What's up, everybody? Good morning. It's your boy Brandon with the Waterfowl Life. This morning we're going to be doing a cooking show, a little different, but we're going to be cooking some venison backstraps. We're going to be pan searing them, and then we're going to finish them off in the oven for probably about 10-15 minutes. Just really depends. So I got my pans on the oven on the stovetop now. I got them preheating. I got them going. Currently, right now, I got my big bag of venison. So right now, I don't know if you could see, but there's a little bit of extra blood that has drained from the rest of the meat after I had cut everything up and broken everything down. Yesterday, prepped everything, but there's a little bit of blood left over in the bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the pieces out, get them out of that blood, gets rid of that, try to help get rid of that blood taste. And from there, hopefully, hopefully my cast iron pan will be nice and hot and ready. I'll throw in my peanut oil, and then we'll get to searing some meat and start making this house smell good. All right, here we go. All right. Setting those piece by piece on there. So I got everything going. Here's a little look. So what I'm gonna do is while that's all in there, I'm gonna take a little bit of pepper, throw it in. Tongs. Well, this one might work. So I'm letting everything get a nice sear in the pan. And once I do like, so I'm letting everything sit on one side. I'm letting those sit on that side for probably, about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, just depending on the size. Then, once you get a nice sear to that side, try to make sure that your oven is already prepped and ready. Once that side gets a nice sear to it, pull it off, throw it in the oven for approximately, I'm going to cheat a little bit, but anyways, throw it in the oven for approximately, probably 10-15 minutes, just depending on the size of the pieces of the meat. You want that medium to medium rare when you pull the steak out and you cut it open. Everybody's different. Not everybody likes that medium rare, blood coming out and blah, blah, blah. So I'm letting it get a nice sear. Then when I said I was going to cheat, I'm going to take a little bit of butter and throw just a couple of small pieces in the pan, so that way while it's cooking in the oven, it's got a little bit of sauce, whatever, however you want to put it, in the pan, so that way it helps keep that meat a little moist, so that way as it's baking, it's not drying out. And then once that comes out of the oven, then we're going to start the process for the sauce that you're going to throw on top. And that way when you feed it, top it, or not feed it, but that way when you serve it, it'll have a nice little sauce on the top. You'll be good to go, and your friends will definitely love you. But alright, I'm going to set the phone down. I'm going to get back to cooking and work on getting this going and work on getting everything set up, so that way once everything is done, once the meat's done cooking, get this all good to go. Oven's ready. So let's get this in the oven. It's going to be about 10 minutes that this is going to cook in the oven, and then once that's done, got just 2 key ingredients, well, 1 key ingredient before I put this in the oven. Like I said, small pieces of butter, nothing huge. Because you don't want to get too crazy with the butter, because honestly, the broth or the sauce that you're going to be cooking has probably about, I think there's 3-4 tablespoons that you use in this sauce, so don't want to get too crazy. Alright. The butter is already melting and I'm just excited. We have our minced garlic. We have our Worcestershire sauce. And then we have some good old natural beef broth. Okay, so you're going to use probably about a tablespoon, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, just depending on how much meat you're cooking. If you're cooking 5 to 10 pounds, you're going to want to look at probably the most likely doubling this recipe. If not, if you're just doing your normal 3 to 5 pounds or less than that, just go ahead and you can cut down on how much you use. You don't have to use the amount that I'm going to be using. Not everybody likes their stuff all. Ooh, let me tell you, I am stoked. So, putting everything up, making sure the kitchen's clean, making sure what we still need is out. Okay. So, here we go. It's time to turn the oven off. Let's see here. I'm going to have to set you down too so I can grab this piece of this nice big pan full of meat. Alright, here we go. Double up just to be on the safe side. Oh, yeah. Alright, now that the meat's out, got it out of the oven, get that meat out of there. Okay. So your meat's off to the side, the meat's good. Alright, now what you're gonna do, stick your beef broth. Basically now what I'm just doing is pretty much I'm working on getting everything off. Letting all this come to a nice, well, once I get everything off the bottom of the pan, I'm gonna let this come to a nice boil. Then once everything starts coming to a nice boil, I'm gonna start cutting everything up. I'm not cutting everything up, but I'm gonna start adding the rest of my ingredients. And then once that's done, once the rest of the ingredients are added, then I'm going to whisk everything together, call it that. But before you add in your recipes, you know, the Worcestershire, the minced onion, and the rest of the butter, let your beef broth get down, you know, probably you want to look at probably about once about 50%, has 25 to 50% has evaporated, then start tossing in your other ingredients, start whisking them together, and whisk them until everything has just binded together. Everything's now what you just do is you just, remember this is going to be hot. My gosh, man, I tell you. It's just barely pink in the middle. I tell you what, venison is that one meat that you will never, if you cook it right, I don't care what you say. Oh, you killed Bambi. Just look at that. That is heaven. Our broth is at the point where we're wanting it. See how it's mostly just going down? Now, I'm going to rinse my hands off real fast, and then I'm going to start adding the Worcestershire, the minced onion. We've got a minced onion here. There's the Worcestershire. Alright. I ended up making a mistake. I let my broth cook down way too much. So now, playing catch up here. Having to play catch up, and Don't get me wrong, it looks good. I'll throw in a little bit of pepper. I like seasonings. If you don't, that's fine. If you've got some people that, you know, I want the natural flavor, blah, 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 that's fine too. That last bit of butter. Alright. Now, as I'm stirring in, I mean, don't get me wrong, like as soon as this butter is done melting, this is going to be ready to come off for sure. So, I'll grab this. Bring this right here. Now remember, do not forget, cast iron skillets are good for holding heat, so they're gonna get, that sauce is gonna keep cooking. So immediately I need to get something and get that sauce out of there. We have our meat, we have our sauce. I am pretty stoked about this. I honestly, I cannot freaking wait. I'm gonna let everything cool down, let it set. The meat, that's for my lunches this week while I'm at work. So my food's prepped. I already got rice in the fridge ready to go. I've got broccoli that I'll cook up later before I go to work. I'm gonna get these dogs fed. I'm gonna get myself fed. And then I'm gonna get the rest of my errands run for the day. Get the rest of these, get this area cleaned up. Get these dishes cleaned up, and call it a day. Because this old boy, probably about 10, 11, 12 o'clock. When that time starts rolling around, it's night for me and the start for my day once I wake up. And yeah, so that was it. That was the cooking this morning. I mean, here, I'll show you. It looks a little black, but that's the sauce. Yeah, it's gonna have some chunks. It's got the minced onion and minced garlic in there and everything. And then here's our meat. I'm not gonna lie to you. That meat looks delicious. Now, when you're searing that stuff in the pan, you want a nice coating on it. You don't want to be cooking it on both sides. You don't want both sides to have that char or that sear to the meat. You just want the one side. That's it. Can't express that enough. You're not cooking both sides. You're just cooking the one side, getting that sear on that meat, and then you're throwing it in the oven for the 10-15 minutes. Rest is gravy. And honestly, with like this kind of meal, I'd probably do like green beans, broccoli, either rice or maybe even potatoes. I love potatoes. So, but again, that's everything. I hope you all enjoy the show. Smash the like, smash the subscribe button. That way when I upload new videos, y'all get notifications. Well, this is Brandon with the Waterfowl Life. Checking out. Y'all have a good one.